Welcome back. In our first video, we discussed that cash flow is king, especially in uncertain times, and that there are 5 things you can look at to make sure you've got that under control. Break-even's the topic of this video. Now, your break-even point is the level of sales you need to achieve to make sure you're not losing money. Now, if you've never done this before, we want this to be really simple to start out with. So what you want to do, get for the 12 months, your expected expenses for the next 12 months. And we're going to keep it simple. We're going to categorize those into 2 types, fixed and variable. Your fixed ones, and we're going to treat a lot of expenses that may not be fully fixed, but we're going to treat them as fixed for this exercise. Fixed ones, a lot of them are easy. Your rent. Your light and power is going to be similar every single month or bi-monthly or 3-monthly, however often that's billed. Insurance, you might pay that once a year. We're going to average it out for the year, and we're going to treat a lot of those as fixed. You know, staff amenities, training, a lot of these things might pop up every couple of months or once a year. We're going to treat them as fixed monthly things. We're not going to worry about trying to get fancy and work out this month is worse than this month. We're just going to average it out over 12 months. So get every expense, average it over 12 months. If you don't know where to start, get last year's set of figures, whether they're done by your accountant or not. Get last year's figures. Go through each line item and say, yeah, this year it's going to be more, this year it's going to be less, etc., and just copy all those down, average it out over 12 months, put it on a spreadsheet for 12 months. Variable costs are really only going to be your purchases or your materials, or if you're a service-based business, that might be wages and contractors. Now, the key with variable costs here is to work out what % of your sales those variable costs are. Now, if you're a retail store, you're buying products in and you're marking them up 35%, that's relatively easy because we can work with that 35%. Doesn't matter that not all products are 35%. We want to get the average here. We're not trying to be perfect. We want to get it 80% right. So we're going to do that, and we want to find out what that percentage is. Once you've got that, we can easily work backwards, I guess, to add up your expenses and work out what your sales need to be to cover all those, keeping in mind that the variable ones change when you change your sales, to work out what that break-even point is. Now, we've got spreadsheets that can help, and if you need help doing it, just get in touch.